Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. So there's his mom, and you can check this video out on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. There's his mom. She's trying to teach her baby to say mama because, Steve, you know this.
Yes.
It's one of the greatest things in the world when your kid starts talking and says mama or dada.
Oh, dude, my wife was totally trying to brainwash Tatum when she first started being able to make sounds that sound like words. So I would walk in here and just go, mama, mama, mommy, say mommy. And when she started saying dada, I was just laughing. I'm like, this is great. But I'm pretty convinced in the early months of her speaking, she thought that Sid was daddy.
Oh.
Because whenever, Sid would walk away, she'd be like, daddy, daddy. And I'm like, it's cool she's saying daddy, but I don't think she understands who she's saying it to.
Yeah.
Then she started calling Lulu daddy. She was just calling everybody daddy.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting you bring up your dog, Lulu, because this mom is trying to teach her baby to say mama, and the kid just couldn't get it done. Could not do it. But the dog's like, you know what? You shouldn't have had this kid in the first place. I'll show you who the smarter one is.
Can you say, mama, 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 mama? Mama, 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 mama. You can say mama, mama, mom. Good boy.
It's close.
Yeah, I mean, the dog,
made.
Dog's at least like, okay, look, I don't know what this little creature is, but I'll show you.
Yeah, pay attention to me. Look at the video of this kid. I don't know what the shirt exactly says, but some of the shirt says, I drank too much last night. It's 2 little milk bottles.
Oh, that's funny.
And the dog's a Rottweiler. Rottweilers are such cool looking dogs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the dog's like, hey, I'll tell you what's up. Yeah. Well, he finally got that. He finally got that out.
It's a lot of pressure to put on a child. Just try mama, not mama, 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 mama. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, maybe she thought that would be a way for the kid to be able to figure it out. Just, because maybe she, because kids just go blah, 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 and keep moving. You're like, they don't just stop with a couple of syllables. If I remember Tatum, she was just, she didn't stop, right? She kept going.
Oh, she was, yeah.
See? Yeah.
So. Oh, sorry, that was audio of me after a couple of screwball whiskeys.
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's very similar, actually. Well, check out that video and see the kid. The kid's just like, this is the house I'm living in.
I always wonder that, too, even now. Like, what in the hell is going on in that little mind? Yeah. I mean, obviously, I can't imagine much. But for that baby, if you could even formulate a thought and you're just looking up at this woman going, mama, mama, you're like, well, who is this weirdo and why does she keep doing this to me?
Yeah.
Can I go back inside?
I'd like to go back to that wonderful womb with a view that I had.
Right.
Wow.
No one was saying stupid stuff to me there.
No, it wasn't. Every once in a while I heard a nice little tune. I mean, that's all I needed to know. Nobody was talking to me.
Yes.
Yeah. But now you say, so Tatum's, is she doing both or just dada?
Oh, so bust those out a little bit here and there, but really her main word is Bubby. For Lulu.
So the dog.
She's obsessed with Lulu.
The friggin' dog gets, I would be so angry.
Why?
Oh, that kid's dead to me. If the dog gets top billing over me, I'm
you're dead to her, so it's fine.
Yeah. No, I mean, not your kid. I mean, if it was my kid, not your kid.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, I think, Tater Tot and I will get along famously because
Yes.
I have a master plan.
Which is
to ruin your life with your daughter the way you ruined mine. So if
I didn't ruin your
So if I
life.
can
You
turn
hired your daughter. This isn't my fault.
Sure, but
It's
you
not
asked
Steve's fault she's ratchet.
No,
Yeah.
it's Steve's fault that he asked all the inappropriate questions.
I just
so-
ask questions and give her an opportunity to speak on the radio.
I'm gonna
I
be-
think I'm doing Lord's work.
Yeah, I'm gonna
think you are.
I'm gonna be the uncle doing Lord's work, giving her all the candy she would love.
Oh, great.
Yeah, just getting that kid hyped
She's
up.
told not to take candy from strangers.
Well,
and
that's-
you will be the picture of a perfect stranger.
Oh, listen,
This is what strangers look like.
Yeah. Candy, loud toys. Going to make sure he has all the loud toys. You know, your dad played the drums. I really feel like he'd be very happy if you'd start banging stuff around the house.
Buy her a drum set, dude. I want to. And the wife's like, I don't know about that.
Well, good then. You know what? She's right. Your wife's is totally right.
Yeah.
You don't need a kid banging on the drums.
We already got shakers and we got a tambourine.
Oh, you got a whole band going on.
We're trying, man.
All right, fair enough.
It's going to be great.
That's
a real
wonderful.
drum off.
Yeah, that's going to be fantastic for your wife. You can't hear anyway because you know what? You like us in the music business. You don't know how loud these things are.
More importantly, I get to get away for 6-7 hours a day. Even more, over 8 hours a day with commuting. I mean, it's not like as if like I get away from
Right.
it. So even when they're around, I'm not getting it as bad as she's going to be getting.
Oh,
'cause
interesting.
When
Yeah,
you have a stay-at-home parent, which my wife was, oh boy, you hear about all the genius ideas that you had that would be good for the kid when you're not home, and then you go, this would be a great idea. All right, honey, off I go in my 8-hour commute.
Gotta go to work.
Sorry about it.
See you
Peace
later.
out.
Have fun with that drum set.
That doesn't last long before all of a sudden high command would like to have a word with you.
No, I have a feeling there'll be a day where I'll come home and be like, where's the drums? And she'll be like, I have no idea. They got up and left.
The dog ate him.
Yeah.
The dog ate him.
That damn dog. I mean, I told you she's got an appetite.
Well, I mean, yeah, she's been, Lulu's now doing the CBD stuff, so she's probably,
Wait,
got the munchies.
Wait, why is Lulu on CBD? Your dog's on CBD?
Yeah, dude, like the whole baby thing. It's crazy how a new home, a baby, and all this could really get inside the mind of a small little animal. But she's been having the shakes, and also just getting older, so she's like full.
Yeah.
She was always full of anxiety as it was, but then we pinpointed it. It's like the moment that Tatum wakes up to the moment she goes down for sleep at night, Lulu was just on edge. Like at times we just start shaking and panting, and so we're like, I gotta figure this out. This is just getting, it's not. She's not like doing anything. Like it's not like we were any fear of her like snipping or nipping at the baby. But it was just like this has to suck for Lulu. Like she's just on edge this whole time. And when Tatum's asleep, she's completely fine, chill. So it swung on by our buddy Billy at Mary Mart and got some CBD tinctures that they make for pets.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Some company called Fairwinds. Oh my gosh, dude, it's been night and day.
Fairwinds.
See, I got to tell you something, man. I
get her high in the morning. It's barely any THC in it. It's just just a little bit, but a couple drops to start off the morning.
That is
and she's
genius.
been great ever since then.
I would think small dogs in general could just benefit from this because
Yeah.
small dogs tend to be a lot more nervous. I don't know why, because you remember our dog.
Yeah.
I would love to have been able to drug that dog.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, I'm a little worried about this. You don't know how it's going to go, but like she hasn't been lethargic or anything. It's just taken the edge off of her.
Yeah.
It's been, we just consistently give it to her like a little bit before we wake up Tatum in the morning, and Lulu's been great. It's like a whole new animal.
Yeah, I didn't know a whole lot about aging dogs, but we had no idea how bad off our dog was. We just had no idea.
Right.
The older they get, of course, just like any being, they're going to go through a lot of things, including mind issues. And so it makes sense that, at that age, that if you can do anything at all to give them some calmness, man, give me some of that.
Well, I know a lot of people use them for like fireworks and things along those lines, but like this was like, it was that was a weird conversation. I'm like, hey, babe, I think we should get her some CBD.
Gotta get that dog high.
She loves Snoop Dogg now too. It's very weird.
That is pretty cool. How about Martha Stewart?
Yeah, right.
Because she wanted you to really get her
Did
some.
you see Martha Stewart's making her own line of CBD treats for animals?
Well, of course she is.
Right.
I mean, that's Martha Stewart right there for you. Wow. Oh, well. We've got a lovely story here about a woman who helped stop a crime by offering the thief a sexual favor. Okay, then. Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the Miggs report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Miggs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Miggs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks to the 2021 Seattle Boat Show. Get more information at seattleboatshow.com. Today's the day to have some fun, people, because today is National Fun at Work Day.
All right, then.
It's a P-A-R-T-Y because I said so.
Well, you're pretty much home, so I guess you could have fun if you want to if you're home, right?
Go into the bar, or do whatever you do, and get crazy first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that's fun for you. Maybe cupcakes. That'd be nice.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of reason to even be thinking of having fun, and I like the cupcake idea, but you know what? Phase 2 was on Monday.
That's a
got
good
some
point.
Good news.
Time to have some fun.
Yeah, we can
eat
have
inside.
Yeah, have people back over to the house, 5 people or less, and you can go inside dining again for 25%. That ain't bad. I mean, that actually is big for me. When somebody asked us yesterday, like, where to go, like, to come to Seattle and where to go, now they could actually go inside.
Also today, if you don't want to have fun, you want to be miserable, today's a good day for the miserable people, BJ. It's also National Curmudgeon's Day.
I really felt like that was recent.
Every day is a curmudgeon day for you, BJ.
Yeah, didn't we just celebrate this for me?
I thought so.
It might have been a different term, but I feel like, absolutely. It might have been like Miserable Man Day. I don't know.
Wow, this is amazing that I get a couple days a year to really be me.
Absolutely. Today is your day. Woo! So this story just proves that no matter what you're doing in life, sometimes as a guy, you will think with the smaller head.
Yes.
Even if you're in the middle of committing a crime and you're like, I need to get away from the authorities. Oh, but there's a chance of sex. I'm going to stop what I'm doing. And it led to this guy getting, maybe poor choice of words, busted by the police. It's a 24-year-old man from Slovakia. He went into a gas station and tried to rob the place. Took money from the register. He punched an employee and then threatened to kill them. And then he walked to an office in the back and tried to open up the safe. We're not sure if he got the safe open or not, but he was in there a while before cops got there. So he could have easily gotten away. Like, the cops took a while until they finally showed up. But he didn't get away, all because of, and I'm calling her a hero.
Okay.
A 36-year-old woman. She walked into the store and said, you know what? I'm going to keep this guy here by offering him sexual favors.
Really?
She spoke into his microphone.
What?
Didn't just offer it to him. Actually went through with it and started doing the deed.
What?
And then I can't even believe this is a thing. But she's doing this. One of the workers then is able to get the cops. The cops show up. He's still half naked when they showed up. And of course they arrested him.
Wow. And she's saying she did this completely just to get this guy arrested.
Yes.
That is giving up the body in a way that,
not all heroes wear capes.
Who could do that? Seriously. It's one thing to make the offer, but she actually said, I need to keep him here, so I'll do it this way.
And how about this guy's like,
wow.
I could get away with all this money, or I could get taken care of by this woman.
That's an amazing, the psychology behind that is baffling to me.
And they gave her 50% off mouthwash after that. It was really nice of them. I don't think they did. I don't know.
You don't think they did? I think
For
they
a
would
free
give her
hot
whatever-
dog and some mouthwash.
Give her whatever. That's what she needs is a hot dog. Damn.
What's that? A convenience store? They got some great hot dogs.
No, I get it. I think she already had a hot
Roller
dog.
food.
Ma'am, thank you so much for your service. Would you like a hot dog?
I want to talk. I wish they would do an interview with this woman. This fascinates me.
I know. They should hire her. I don't know who.
Well,
who's they? But
wow. That's just a big wow.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Do you think she had any attraction towards the guy?
That's what I'm saying, Steve. These are. I don't understand.
Some chicks like the bad boys.
Yeah. But apparently she was really trying to do good work.
Do you think she'll visit him in prison?
Well, that's the question. Was she just really going, you know what, this is nothing to me, and I'm going to keep a guy who's dangerous from killing people? Because he did threaten to kill somebody, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Yeah, so, she, like you said,
well, she killed him with kindness.
Yeah, too many questions. So many questions. Damn.
All right, we go from that story to a 35-year-old guy who unfortunately died because I guess some blood vessels in his brain ruptured, and the reason why he died, his name is Charles, is that he had a quote, according to the autopsy, an extreme orgasm.
What?
Yes, so be careful out there. He was having sex with a prostitute. Apparently did a really good job.
Well, you know what? There's somebody that should, you know what? That's A1 service.
Credit to the reporters on this story. I sometimes have these questions in my head, and they never give us the answers to them, but they did on this one. Prostitute will not be held liable for his death.
Yeah, and she literally blew his mind.
Yes.
Damn, dude.
They should hire her to take care of those. That's one way to get that guy to stop from committing crimes.
If she's judge, jury, and executioner at that point, you're absolutely right.
Sexual assassin.
Super Bowl, when's that happening? Not this weekend, next weekend.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Somebody decided to do some research on what's the most popular Super Bowl food in each state.
Okay.
But they're calling it the most disproportionately popular Super Bowl food in each state from last year's games, because I guess it was just like things that were just kind of odd for people to have. But Washington seems like a pretty good type of food. Pizza dip.
Pizza? What's a pizza dip?
I don't know, but I want to try it.
Pizza dip?
Yeah.
I mean, all I can think of is cheese and tomato somehow mixed together, like almost a vodka sauce.
Chop up some pepperonis to put it in there. I don't know.
It looks like it's basically a pizza without the crust.
Yeah.
And mostly cheese.
Oh.
That totally looks like a pizza.
Yeah, cream cheese, grated mozzarella, grated Parmesan pizza sauce, and pepperoni is a basic one.
And then what do you do with it? How do you eat
dip
it?
Dip it with like a chip, nacho chip.
Or some bread, because then you got the crust there.
Crusty bread.
Here's the problem, though. How do you do
or
that?
with like little pizza pockets.
I'm sorry, but that is not that.
Pizza on pizza. Oh my God, somebody actually did that. They call it the pizza dip skillet, and it's surrounded by pizza pockets.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the best
I'm
thing
sorry,
ever.
we can't do that.
Why?
It's not COVID friendly. I am sorry. How do you do
It's
that?
COVID friendly if I eat it just by myself.
Exactly.
There you go.
And my wife.
All right. If you're going to make individual pizza dips, that's fine. But I mean, it looks the pictures Vicky's showing me looks like it's meant to be shared.
A lot of things are meant to be shared. I don't need to share it though.
Exactly.
Right.
All right.
I'll
good.
share it with my wife. Oh wait, she's vegan, so it's just going to be me.
Okay then.
Guess we'll have to eat it all.
Don't forget Lulu.
Yes, that's very
She
true.
would love it.
Now
I
she's
mean,
taking CBD. She's got the munchies all the time.
Oh yeah, she wants those Fritos and that pizza dip.
Pizza dip does.
I
sound
have
great.
never heard of pizza dip until today.
Yeah, no, me neither. Maybe that's why another one that's popular, I guess, in some states for Super Bowl, cake and 7-layer dip.
Cake? Wait. Is
So
it the
cake
same?
and then also.
Oh, okay. I was
7-layer
going to say
dip.
cake and a 7-layer dip is like, wait a minute. Now I love both, but I want them together like that.
Buffalo chicken dip. That's one I love. That's such a great dip.
Cake is interesting. I'm trying to think if that's at a Super Bowl. Like usually your sweets are like finger foods, and cake is not a finger food.
Do they have cupcakes on here, or do they count in cake like all together?
I think it's got to be just regular cake, Vicky, because they'd say cupcakes, wouldn't they? I mean,
Cupcakes are the way to go.
there, yeah,
Right?
And they're COVID friendly, BJ.
and they usually come in your colors. You know,
Yeah, your
like-
team's colors.
Yeah, so that's
Like a little football ring.
Or a helmet or something like that. You can do whatever you want.
I love
whatever
it.
I
Crazy.
want.
Yes. Danny, I'm going to go back to your old neck of the woods, and that is Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hooray, what's
Speaking of lousy pizza with losers there.
Well, they also have losers that get very upset when you do not give them the right type of hamburger at a McDonald's to the point where they pull a gun on a worker.
That's not good.
This happened in Albuquerque where a 25-year-old guy, he showed up and he's like, yeah, my burger doesn't have any cheese on it.
Okay.
And apparently the workers were very helpful and they gave him a new burger, I believe with cheese, but like 10 minutes later he shows up and he's got a gun bitching about the fact they never get his order right. In fact, here's a couple of the employees talking about it.
So I took the burger from him and I had the cook fix it, okay? And he said, you know, every time I come here, he said, you always make sure my order right. He was really nice. So he got out of the car. He had the burger in his hand. I said, is it still wrong? He just came out with a pistol. And y'all won't get my burger right.
I guess she didn't put enough cheese the second time. Oh my God. So I got mad and pulled a gun.
So that's what it was.
Not enough cheese. Not enough cheese. Well, yeah, pulls the gun. The cops show up. He tries to get away. A helicopter gets involved in it, chasing this guy down. Eventually, he surrenders.
Good old Albuquerque.
Sounds like Albuquerque.
Does it?
Home.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Well, you know what, man? Walter White, that would have never happened. You figure they always got his hamburger right. Why can't they do it for this guy?
How? Look, I mean, it sucks you don't have cheese on your hamburger, but they fixed the order, and you're still mad? Like, you're still stewing? You know, you're like, you know what? This is never going to happen again.
I have a theory.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got issues.
I thought you were going to say I have a solution, and we're going to go back to the first story, and they need to have somebody take care of him. And he'll forget that there's no cheese on his hamburger.
You know what, Steve? You are impressed with that crime fighter woman. That's for sure.
She's up there with, like, Batman. She's the
wow.
best crime fighter ever known.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what I'd call her, but not Batman. I call her something, something, ma'am. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
I can't say it.
Oh, then I guess I can't do this.
Yeah.
Be something woman.
Yeah. Can't call her.
Be something woman.
You know how the wind sometimes blows?
Oh.
Can't really.
Something woman.
Yeah, I don't think we can call her that.
Something woman. Be something woman.
Be something woman. Be something woman. Yeah, there's some good thing I was going to do too. A sound effect. Yeah, that was the one. I wasn't going to do it.
Wow. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Al Roker, our very own Al Roker, oh boy, is getting blown on the outer banks of North Carolina. Al, good morning.
Just want to let people know it's windy in North Carolina right now.
When did she go to North Carolina? Okay.
Might be windy here today as well. It's 45 degrees and cloudy. That's going to be our high. Thank you to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical for giving us the Migs Report, and that's what's up.
Damn. Alrighty. Well, there's something I think is going to make everybody happy. There's a new Buck Rogers series in the works. Woo!
Yes!
Steve's happy.
I'm pumped, dude. I loved Buck Rogers as a kid. I had the action figures and everything.
I was never a Buck Rogers fan.
I thought, to be honest, Buck Rogers of all the sci-fi shows was the best. Better than Star Wars and all of them.
Okay, you are medicated.
I was a kid, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're still medicated because, I mean, Star Wars, if you were a kid when that came out, too.
No, I wasn't. I was an adult. No, of course I was a kid as well.
Yeah.
I think I based it just on the action figures, like the little dolls.
Oh.
And the Buck Rogers ones were, in my eyes, they were way cooler.
Okay, I can't compare action figures, but George Clooney is going to be signing on as producer of this. Now, here's the thing: some people say he may star in it, but I don't know Buck Rogers enough to know. Is there an older guy, like a commander or something? Because there's no way he's playing Buck Rogers.
Why not? Buck Rogers didn't look all that young when I was growing up. I don't know how.
Gerard was probably in his 30s when he did this role. He had to be.
But look at him though. He looks like. Back then, 30s people looked older. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it.
Wow, he doesn't. He looks.
He looks like he's in his mid-40s.
Really?
I think.
Okay, but George Clooney is in his almost close to 60, isn't he?
But he looks good for 60. I don't know. I'm picturing George Clooney as Buck Rogers, and I'm all in it.
All right. Well, I'm all in it.
We're all about it.
I'm kind of okay with it.
Wow.
It's just about a guy who ends up getting frozen and stuck in, the 25th century?
Yes.
You could be an older dude and be stuck in the 25th century.
Yeah, but he's an action guy running around doing action-y things.
Clooney could pull it off.
If anyone could,
wow.
Clooney can.
Who's going to be the hot sidekick lady?
Oh, Erin Gray's role?
Yeah.
Hot sidekick lady better be age-appropriate then, because she was in her 20s. So he's going to have somebody in her 20s next to him?
Yeah.
Why can't she be an old lady then? If he's going to be an old guy, why can't he have
Gadot?
There you go.
Gal Gadot is too young. If you're going to have
with Gal Gadot, and I'm thinking Betty White.
Oh, Betty White would be fantastic.
She could be the, Twinkie? Oh,
she can be the
Beady.
the robot. You want Betty Wright to be the robot?
Why not? Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Was it Twiggy?
Twiggy, not Twinkie.
It's the only reason I know that, the bitty Family Guy.
And I don't,
of course. My gosh.
Yeah. I don't even think Twinkie was really a thing in the Buck Rogers old stuff. They just made him up and brought him aboard because
Probably.
Because if this is the time of Star Wars, everyone wanted to have a cute robot.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Vicky, can you tell me? I don't know what year did the Buck Rogers come out?
79.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and how old's Gil?
36. In 79 he was 36.
He was 36, and George Clooney is what, 60? Mm-hmm. He's got to be.
Find a current picture of George Clooney though. I think George looks great.
I think you're medicated. I could tell you.
He looks pretty good.
He is 59 years
he's
old.
Let me see a picture of George Clooney.
See, he's not 60.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was a year off. There is no way.
Oh, I could totally see him as Buck Rogers.
100%.
Easy.
Are you guys medicated?
He could dye his hair.
Yeah,
and all you got to do is just shave. Clean
Gil
shaven.
Gerard he's almost like 20. He's 25 years younger.
Clooney is cool.
Yeah, 79. All those people look like they were 60 anyway. So.
Okay, so then who are we getting
You're right.
through? I'm telling you, double standard. Because
Why?
you guys all want some young woman, but it's I think he's way too old.
Actually, none of us said that. You kind of just imposed that.
Well, he said Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot, what's she, like 30?
I think she's in her 30s. If she's not in her 30s, that's amazing to her. If she's older than 30s.
35.
35.
That's how old Gil Gerard was. Why can't get an older lady then? I mean, if
I
you
don't want an older lady.
You want an older guy to play a 35-year-old, and you want a 35-year-old to play a 35-year-old.
I'm not thinking about age, man. You're all caught up in the age thing. I'm just thinking George Clooney's cool. Let's have George Clooney be him, and Gal Gadot's awesome, and she's great in action movies like Wonder Woman 84, the greatest movie ever created.
Yep.
And
what action movie has George Clooney done lately?
I don't even care. It doesn't matter.
See, I'm sorry. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, you said George Clooney's good for the one action guy who's in his 30s, and Gal Gadot's good for the action girl, and yet she's like,
why are you so hung up on age, man?
Because I feel like in a way an old guy is going to play a young guy, and if you're going to have an old guy, then you should have an old chick. Then at least you'd be consistent.
But this isn't like Buck Rogers, the AARP edition.
Then why is freaking Clooney in there?
Because Clooney is cool.
Why you hate Clooney, man?
Because he's not old. He's too old for the part, in my opinion. You got to get a young dude.
It's a weird take, man.
It's a weird take.
I don't know why you're so hung up on George Clooney. Why are you being such an ageist?
Because the character's in his 30s, and George Clooney is not in his 30s. But if he was in his 40s, I could go with it. Hell, even if George Clooney was pushing 50, I could go with it. But he's pushing 60.
But he looks great for 60.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
Then J-Lo's not a bad call, Vicky, because what's J-Lo? J-Lo like almost 50 or in her 50s?
I don't know why we're so hung up on the age part.
Yeah,
it's like whoever looks
51.
cool for the role should be in the role.
George Clooney does. I'm sorry. No.
1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 5 people in this room.
It doesn't because you're medicated. I mean,
This is going to be the hill you stand on, and that's just the weirdest thing ever.
I don't know you anymore, man. I just don't know you.
An action star. I mean, he's going to have to dye his hair, or are we going to have him gray-haired Buck Rogers?
Yeah,
So what? It's
he could be silver.
Hollywood.
He could be Silver Fox Buck Rogers. I don't care.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll match the little outfits.
It'll match Twiggy.
We want somebody who's an action star. Why don't we just get Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't see Arnold being a good for this one.
Why not? I mean, I will tell you, Twiggy, we are going to get. Here's the thing they have to change.
He should be
though.
Twiggy.
Think about this. You know what they're going to have to change, though, is the arch villain can't be the arch villain. If you probably don't remember much.
I don't remember that.
I don't know about it in the TV show you had, if there was still a Ming the Merciless in those.
That was Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh. You're right. Okay, then we're good. God, I always confuse.
You're just trying to be mad about this.
You know why I confused them is Buster Crabbe played both of them. I believe Buster Crabbe was Buck Rogers back in the 20s, and I think he also played Flash Gordon.
You're being
too.
a Buster Crabbe when it comes to this.
Hell yeah, you are.
George Clooney thing.
Okay.
I know it'll make you happy.
What?
Brian K. Vaughan is going to be the writer.
Oh, that guy has done a lot of cool stuff.
Why the Last Man? He also did Lost.
Yeah, Brian K. Vaughan's all right. He's a guy. I'm sorry. You got to get it. I mean, I'm just not going to believe George Clooney is Buck Rogers. Unless they're going to do Buck Rogers the Golden Years. You know what I mean?
George Clooney is not like geriatric old looking.
Okay. You know what? You get Gal Gadot and George Clooney. And
yeah, you know what? We're printing money if we do that.
Yeah, all right. Yesterday, Mr. Money Printer, he did get this one right.
The Greek god Pan was half man, half what?
Half horse.
No.
Goat.
Yes.
Really thought you said half horror for a minute. I was gonna
Whoa!
say, very possibly was. I mean, we don't know what he was doing in his spare time. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes, those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.